What is up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna guys, and today, um, we have some GTA 5 on the PC and my first week review. Also, I should mention that the first two clips you are seeing right now is from my Nvidia shadow recording. So let's get started. First thing I want to say is that the game blows my mind. Again, Rockstar have done an amazing job with this game. The graphics look great for the hardware I'm running this game on, and well optimized with 60 FPS in almost any situation. Director mode also is really fun, giving players a simple place to mess around with a handful of cheats and to make machinimas. Also, the game is online. It has been great all week, but that's when I was able to actually get online. So let's get started with the graphics first into more detail. Um, they are amazing to me because of the settings I'm able to push my hardware, which will be down in the description. The settings I'm able to achieve is normal texture quality, everything else on high, with 8x anti-aliasing. Most games I play on this hardware won't even let me touch those settings without dropping below 30 FPS. That is really impressive. That really blows my mind on how high I could push this game. Another thing about the game's graphics is that the FPS is shockingly stable throughout many events that normally happen on GTA, such as explosions, shooting people in the face, and yeah, other stuff like that. The 60 FPS also looks great on this game, making the fact making that it's stable makes it even better. The 60 FPS does help with things that are very precise in action, such as shooting out someone's tires while driving or just simply controlling the vehicle at very high speeds. The team at Rockstar that did work on this game, should get an award just for simply having great FPS. Now, on to director mode, which I think will be in a later clip from where I'm recording. Um, it's like the simple native trainer on GTA 4. It's got easy access. Director mode offers a easy controller access, simple UI, and cheats. But it is cut down. Well, that is kind of obvious for knowing that this game is actually for making machinimas and stuff. But I mean, it is something that's great that's in there, so you do have a place to mess around with. The simple native trainer and director mode are similar, but are made for different reasons, as I already explained. And the simple native trainer is just for having fun. Uh, so yeah, you could also choose your own character to play a different person. So if you wanted to play as your GTA Online character without being online or losing money and crap, you could do that in director mode, or you can go ahead and choose one of the NPCs you could that you've met in the game or are already unlocked for you. Uh, so yeah, but there's also things that I've noticed that you can't do, which is limiting director mode a little bit. There are some characters that can't shoot guns and some that can't drive vehicles. Um, I will have more detail into this when I have my final review. This is just the first week review, so all in all, director mode has a lot of potential for those, especially for those making machinimas. Finally, I want to get to the heart of the game, GTA Online. I mean, it's been good all week long. There hasn't been any server crashing or any bugs with the servers like what happened to GTA Online originally when it launched in October 1st, 2013. Servers then just crashed when people tried to get on, and whatever you were able to get online and you made a character, your character would get deleted, and then you were really pissed off because you probably got to level 5 because it is kind of hard to get to level 5 by yourself. But as soon as I on PC, I was able to get on GTA Online as soon as I finished the prologue, which is actually required to access online. Without being kicked for or rejected from joining GTA Online for a connection with the server. There is also a creator tool for making certain types of missions for others to enjoy, and Rockstar also does verified that gets added into everybody's game without anybody's interaction that they think everybody will enjoy. So there will be always new missions to play made by other players. Now, on to the thing where I had trouble with the game. So I'm going to break that down right now to more detail. Um, when I first installed this game and got it to run, that means after the preload, I was able to. The game had to unpack itself and stuff. I went to a certain place in the game after the prologue, and it crashed because of a zlib error. Now, I did not know what that error was, so I just rebooted the game as it said, and went to the same place and got the same message. So that I decided, well, you know what, I'll just reinstall it overnight. So that I did that. The next day, that area didn't crash, but instead, I did crash closer to the beach. Uh, so that I was really frustrated when this kept happening, and I looked it up. And what apparently it means, after I found out, is when the game data became corrupted, either through downloading it or it installing on your hard drive after a preload. Since I had this on Steam, I had to actually, I couldn't have the tool for what GTA installs on your computer, like from if you got it from the Rockstar warehouse and something like that. You didn't have that tool to do it itself. You just had to had Steam do it, but Steam didn't notice anything wrong with it, so you had to reinstall it. So I thought, thinking to myself, my second hard drive was being weird. I reinstalled it on my main hard drive, and everything worked fine. I explored the entire map without the game crashing. I was pretty happy about that. And that's the end of it. No more crashing. That's it. Now, the final verdict of this game. GTA is great, but that corrupted data thing that happens if you have a weird hard drive or unstable internet connection is really frustrating for those who have slow internet. And this game does take at least 2 hours for my internet to install this. But setting that aside, there is nothing wrong with the game. It handles lower end hardware like GTX 660s and more really well. The point of where I got to get this to go on normal settings for textures and everything else on high blew my mind, because I would have to mix in medium settings just to get 60 FPS, and mixing in medium settings meaning there was a lot of medium settings. The game right now is alright for playing the story, assuming that you've already seen or played the story. But for those who kept themselves from watching others play the story and haven't played the story themselves, well, you're kind of in for a big surprise because the story is really good. Online is great, but playing with friends is where it's best. You'll be able to do a lot more things. So you'll find that out for yourself. Even playing with complete strangers is fun too, because in GTA, you want to do some stuff. You want to shoot people in the face. You want to do some missions. You want to do some heists, which are finally out, and it's really fun. Just expect to have a stable internet connection to the internet, or you'll find yourself teleporting around to other players in free roam or getting kicked. Um, GTA 5 is something I recommend right now to those looking for a great game to play with friends. Also, if you're looking for a game to play to mess around with others, hang out with friends, do funny stuff, or just even cruise around, GTA 5 has it all, and you won't regret getting this game. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed my GTA 5 first week review, and I'll be doing more GTA 5 on the PC, and there will be later reviews as well. hinting I'm going to hint that there is going to be a comparison between the PS3, the PS4, and the PC later. And then I'll have my final review after about, well, playing the game for about 1 to 2 months. So that's pretty much it for this video. And I'll see you in the next video, and enjoy the rest of the clip here of director mode. I mean, I did show off a little bit what you could do, at least for what I've been able to see.